Dear friends, today in this video we are going to discuss about the advantages of learning S4 Hana Simple Logistics module. In this video we will discuss very clearly about what is the scope of learning this Simple Logistics module and what are all the advantages after completing this Simple Logistics module and how it helps the industry to handle the entire logistics modules. As we have already discussed, logistics processes consist of many different modules starting from material management, followed by sales and distribution, followed by production planning, and then we have supply chain management configuration module, that is supply chain management module. So the entire logistics process consists of four different logistics modules, as we have discussed very clearly about this in our previous videos. So there are many different logistics modules are there. We know very well, namely sales and distribution module is one of the logistic module, material management module is one of the logistic module, production planning module is one of the logistic module. Similarly, supply chain management module is also one of the logistic module. That means the entire logistics module consists of the combination of four different modules, in other words. So material management plus sales and distribution plus production planning plus supply chain management. So these four modules comprises together as a simple logistics module. Now in this video we want to discuss in detail about the different advantages of learning simple logistics module and what are all the major advantages from the consultant point of view and also from the client's point of view. So in detail. So let us start discussing the advantages one by one in this video. Now the first and foremost advantages of learning this simple logistics module is that once after completing the simple logistics module, all the consultants will be getting strong knowledge in S4 HANA database as well as the entire S4 HANA logistics modules. And the second advantage is that once after completing successfully this simple logistics module, then the consultants will be getting very strong knowledge and understanding of the entire logistics processes like material management sales and distribution SD, production planning PP, and supply chain management SCM and its operations. And the third main advantage is that once if the consultants are successfully completed this with this simple logistics module, then they will be getting very strong knowledge and expertise in the complete enterprise management concepts and implementation areas. And once after successfully completing this simple logistics module, it is also one more advantage. What is the advantage? The advantage is that the consultants will get the strong capability to implement the entire S4 HANA simple logistics module in the industry. So there are many different advantages of learning this simple logistics module. So we will discuss each and everything once again. Once after completing this S4 HANA simple logistics module, all the consultants will be getting very important advantages. Starting from point number one, they will be getting the consultants will be getting very strong knowledge in the SAP HANA database as well as the end-to-end enterprise management of S4 HANA logistics module. And the second advantage is that all the consultants will be getting very strong knowledge and understanding of the entire end-to-end business process configurations in the entire logistics processes, namely material management module, followed by sales and distribution module, followed by production planning module, as well as supply chain management and its operations, that is SCM module. And one more advantage is that the consultants will be getting strong knowledge and expertise in the complete enterprise management concepts and implementation. We have already discussed about that. S4HANA Simple Logistics is the one and only solution for the entire logistics modules, which comprises of different logistics modules. Once again, starting from material management, sales and distribution, production planning, as well as supply chain management, SCM and SCM operations as well. And one more major advantage is that all the consultants will be getting strong capability to implement the entire S4 HANA stuff. That means the entire S4 HANA Simple Logistics module in the industry based on the requirements of the clients. Once if the consultants are very strong in the above discussed areas, then only they can be able to design, then only they can be able to implement, then only they can be able to execute, then only they can be able to support the entire logistics modules in the S4 HANA platform. So these are all the overall advantages of learning this S4 HANA Simple Logistics module. So in this video, you people will be, I think you people will be very clear about what are all the advantages of learning this simple logistics module, as we have already discussed very clearly about this S4 HANA logistics module. This S4 HANA logistics module is the one and only module for the entire logistics processes. So that means it comprises of 4 different logistics modules, once again starting from material management to supply chain management, that is SCM operations. In between we have many different logistics modules like sales and distribution and production planning as well. So if the consultants are very strong in the above discussed areas, then they will be getting more and more expertise in the complete enterprise management concepts as well as in the implementation scenarios based on the clients. And one more major advantage is that the consultants will be getting strong capability to implement SAP S4 HANA Simple Logistics module in the industry based on the requirements. So these are all the major advantages of learning this simple logistics module, and we will discuss about the activate methodology. So the different phases in the activate methodology and how this activate methodology differs from ASAP methodology in the implementation processes. So we will discuss in detail between the difference difference between the both ASAP methodology for ECC implementation as well as activate methodology for this S4 HANA implementation processes in detail. So there may be many differences and there will be many differences between the two different implementation scenarios, both in ASAP methodology as well as in activate methodology. We will discuss each and everything in detail in the later videos. Before that, I think you people are very clear about the advantages of learning this simple logistics module and who can be able to learn what is a simple logistics module and what is the enterprise management module. And once after completing this simple logistics module successfully, what are all the major advantages from both the sides. That means from the consultant point of view as well as from the company point of view after implementing successfully this simple logistics module for the businesses. So I think you will be very clear about the basic stuff. That means the major advantages of learning this simple logistics module and how to implement this model in the industry for the clients based on the requirements, and many different logistics processes under the simple logistics model also as well, because we have already discussed about many different logistics modules under simple logistics model. Say for example, we have material management model, we have sales and distribution model, we have production planning model, and also we have supply chain management model for its operations and different methodologies. So if the consultants are very strong in the above discussed concepts, and if the consultants are very strong in the complete enterprise management concepts, then only they can be able to implement S4HANA simple logistics model in the industry as per the client's requirement. Simply, we can say that once if the consultants are very strong in the above discussed areas, then only they can be able to design, then only they can be able to execute, then only they can be able to implement, then only they can be able to support, then only they can be able to give the end user trainings to the clients in the SAP S4HANA Simple Logistics model. So these are all the overall advantages of learning this simple logistics module, and we have discussed very clearly about all the different functionalities of S4HANA Simple Logistics module, as well as the advantages from both the sides, from the consultant side as well as from the client side as well. Now, I want to tell about myself. I am Raja. I am having more than 20 plus years of experience in the SAP industry. I have handled many different implementation projects, many different production support projects, and similarly, I have handled many rollout and upgrade projects as well. And I have also got more than 5 years of on-site experience handling Middle East and European clients. And regarding my certification areas and interests, I have done my certification in finance. I have done my certification in SAP S4HANA Simple Logistics. I have done my certification in SAP S4HANA Central Finance. I have done my certification in SAP S4HANA Simple Logistics, as well as I have done my certification in BPC, that is Business Process Planning and Consolidation. I have done my certification in Central Finance as well, and recently I have completed my certification in SAP Business and Revenue Innovation Management module, that is SAP Hybris module. So in this video, we have discussed very clearly about the advantages of learning this simple logistics module, and who can be able to implement successfully this simple logistics module, and what are all the major advantages from both the views, from both sides, from the client's point of view as well as from the consultant's point of view. I think this video will be more helpful for you to understand the advantages of learning this simple logistics module very easily. Thank you.